Random book pages. How can you be so optimistic? How many times has someone tried to put you down with these words when you were trying to look at the brighter side of things? For many years, I never questioned that being an optimist was a bad thing. That idea was unconsciously hammered into my head. Having dinner with a friend one evening, I fervently tried to make her see the positive side of something she fervently viewed as negative. Suddenly, she disdainfully remarked, "You're beginning to sound like Pollyanna." Pollyanna was the heroine of a book and movie who was known for making the best out of everything that happened to her. Much to my friend's surprise and mine, I blurted it out. "What is so terrible about Pollyanna, anyway? What's wrong with feeling good about life despite the obstacles in your way? What's wrong with looking at the sunshine instead of seeing gloom and doom? What's wrong with trying to see good in everything?" "Nothing is wrong with it," I asserted. "In fact," I added incredulously, "why would anyone resist thinking that way?" And resist we do. Positive thinking is one of the most difficult of all concepts to get across to people. When I present my ideas on positive thinking in my workshops and classes, many of my students respond immediately with, "Oh, that's not realistic." Yet when I question them about what makes negative thinking more realistic, they cannot give me an answer. There's an automatic assumption that negative is realistic and positive is unrealistic. Upon inspection, this is pure nonsense. Seneca, the Roman philosopher and statesman, wrote a very long time ago, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Things haven't changed much over the past 2,000 years. Have they? It is reported that over 90% of what we worry about never happens. That means that our negative worries have less than a 10% chance of being correct. If this is so, isn't being positive more realistic than being negative? Think about your own life. I'll wager that most of what you worry about never happens. So are you being realistic when you worry all the time? No. If you think about it, the important issue is not which is more realistic, but rather, why be miserable when you can be happy? If being an optimist creates a happier world for you and those around you, why hesitate for one more moment?